At your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I'd probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cups. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shaw spin around and watch it.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48. Built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. 3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Ready! Steal! Check steal! Set! Yep, ready!
Love, they go play action now. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
The 26-yard line.
Here we go, set! 60 red. 6-10.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
You look at this Bears defense.
They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
That was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? And a good job defensively. They stopped them short of the first at the 32. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
A 44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And the Bears take over. Looking to put a drive together.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He's got the Michigan man posted Loveland.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
He's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 43-yard line.
Play action. Now Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 3 yards the pickup there.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
First down, Bears.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Colston Loveland, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Bears have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready, ready. Fight, kick.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. It's taken to the 26. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Lucas Van Ness getting free there to bring him down.
The career is my stake when you win your pound. The paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always dangerous.
Now 3rd down and very long.
Let us up.
To throw, it's Williams.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Well, he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At their own 46-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Now he'll tuck this and run. The pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
It certainly took too long to set up play action. That gave the pass rush time to get home for its first sack of the game. For their sake, they may start to think about the quick game and leave play action alone for a little while.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. They'll wind up getting 10 back there, so it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. Here is 3rd and 5. As they've got it as we resume action. And this is going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Throwing. Love. Over the middle, he's got Golden. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Steal, black.
Love looking to throw it. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And they finally put it in this return. The number 3 is all the way down to the 37. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First down, Chicago.
Here's Williams. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
To throw, Williams. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They call it a loss of a yard there. And this brings up a 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. He'll try and do this himself.
Chicago. Caleb Williams with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Okay, break.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to...
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they will score. Pick 6 for Bears touchdown. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick 6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick 6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, CD, we kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Set. Ready?
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go, set. 50, green, ready.
Here's Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Ready.
That is caught. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Love now. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
This is all about testing a defense at different levels. Both the tight end and the receiver outside are going to run matching dig routes at varying depths down the field. This gives your quarterback options. He decides to go with his tight end on the shorter route, and he made the right call.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Firing quickly out wide is Love. Touchdown! Jaden Reed, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. McManus's point after is good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 30 yards there. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. To the air, Williams. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As they stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Second and a couple. They'll go play action here with Williams. He's got room at the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Vegas!
Looking to throw is Williams. This is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Colston Loveland as the first half is winding down. And the Bears would extend their lead here just before halftime. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Ready!
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Love. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw now. Here's Love. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get the momentum going again.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Devils can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't feel it no more.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
That's a tremendous start to the 3rd quarter. These guys had their foot on the gas the entire first half. They continue to keep the accelerator down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Third quarter starts with a run from Swift.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
2nd and 10.
What is up?
Throwing is Williams.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Project, this ain't what you want.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun, here's Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
That's good for a Bears 1st down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get this down only to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd down and 8.
What is going on?
Back to throw.
Williams. Pass caught right side by Loveland. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
And they'll run again. But he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Now receiver in motion left.
Williams going to throw on 3rd and goal. He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Hey,
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
ready. Set,
Love from the gun. Out on the right, this is Cruz. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard.
Ready. Red.
On play action. Love to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. Now again to Jacobs running right. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Let's go. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the
Wilson. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Here we go. Here we go. It's yellow. 22. Hut, hut.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cruz. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Ready, ready.
On 4th down, Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
7-yard line.
Set, ready.
Play fake. Here's Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, a 7-yard touchdown ground. And the Packers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
This is caught by Addison. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Throw right side taken in by Adunze.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Williams will get this out wide to Adunze.
Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive 1st down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed that you want to fire the offensive coordinator on that.
They got into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and try to add to this lead.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
Throwing. Love.
And that nearly intercepted. And free safety rolling into position, almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Now Love. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Block, yellow, 22. Rail, yellow. Set.
Love looking to throw it. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They get this out quickly to the left side. And some room to run now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Throw caught by Musgrave. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Ready.
Love now. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed.
And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 42 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Bears.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
They're not in any rush offensively. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. To throw, Williams. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. That'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
And it's 3rd down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
A 2-yard gain.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this,
Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe